Good morning, Math Stars. Happy Monday. We're going to get better today at multiplying pairs of numbers. There's going to be a warm-up, an I do, a we do, a you do, and some challenges as well. So let's get ourselves warmed up. We're multiplying today because it's going to come in handy for you to know your tables for these questions. I'm going to set the timer for 3 seconds. And look out, because it's in a slightly different format. Sometimes you might get given the answer and have to figure out what part of the question was. As ever, pause the video as many times as you need to have a go at these. Here we go. And get ready to tick off some answers. Each tick no larger than a square, of course. Give yourself a tick if you've got 6 or 3, 8, 48, 7, 16, 10, 11, 32, or 5. Okay, let's have a look at some format of how we lay these things out then. Some of you will be multiplying 2-digit numbers by a single digit down here. It's important that we write out the 2-digit number and make sure that we've got our ones all lined up in their column. And that's where we always start. So we'll do 4 times whatever's in the ones column there. 4 times 2 I know is 8. So I'll write that straight underneath there, 8. And 4 times 3, 4, 8, 12. I know, oh no, it's 12. Now, I can't fit 2 digits into one square. Okay, so it's important that I write my 12 diagonally like this. And we'll see why right now. Because as I go further on, 4 multiplied by, I've got no hundreds. 4 times nothing is nothing. But I've got the 1 here to add on. So 4 times nothing is 0. Add on the 1. So that 1 effectively slides up there. 128. Let's try another one together. Write this one out in your book. Pause the video and have a go at it right now. Welcome back. Okay, I hope that you lined up your ones in the ones column. So this 8, and it has a 3 right underneath it. I hope you've done your large fat equal sign with a ruler. And let's get started. 3 multiplied by 8. 3 times 8. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. 24. That's 2 digits and I can't fit them in this box. I better write my 24 diagonally like that. Now I'm doing 3 multiplied by 1. There's 1 10 in that column, so 3 multiplied by that's 3 tens. Add on these 2 tens that I've got here, so I'm going to end up with 5 tens. Okay, next up, some of you will be doing multiplying by 3 digits times that single digits. It's still important that you line up your ones in the ones column here. 3 multiplied by 5, 5, 10, 15. Now, I can't fit 15 in here, so what do? That's it, got to write it in diagonally, 15. There we go. Always start writing it as you would write the number, otherwise you might end up with the digits the wrong way around and put a 5 down here and a 1 up there. Okay, 3 multiplied by the 1 in the tens column. So that's going to get me 3 tens. And on the 1 that I've got down here makes 4 tens. And 3 multiplied by the 3 in the hundreds columns there, it gets me 9 hundreds. All right, have a go at this one yourself. Pause the video or write it into your book and have a go now. Okay, I hope you had a good go at that. We all know that 3 times 4 is 12, so I better write that diagonally. But it's often the case that I get confused. Do I put the 2 there and the 1 here? Or do I put 1 here and the 2 there? Well, I just think, what does 12 look like? How do I normally write 12? I write 1 and 2 to make my 12. So it looks right diagonally. Okay? Then 4 multiplied by the 1 in the tens column. It's 4 tens. 1 more 10 to add on makes 5 tens. 4 multiplied by the 2 in the hundreds column. 4 times 200, 8 in my hundreds column. Okay. Some of you will have even more digits, but it doesn't make any difference. It's just exactly the same thing with a greater number of digits. So 2 multiplied by 3 is still going to be 6. 3 times 3 in the tens columns gets me 9 tens. 3 times the 1 in the hundreds columns gets me 3 hundreds. And 3 multiplied by the 2 in the thousands column makes 6,000. Year 5s, you will be encountering some like this. There will be some multiplication sums where you're multiplying by a 2-digit number. And for that, you're going to need 4 lines underneath it. Okay? The reason that we need 4 lines underneath it is because on the first time round, we're not even going to look at the 2 in the tens column there. In fact, let's forget about it entirely, cover it up, not even think about it. So now we've got a sum, a multiplication sum that looks just like what you normally do. 3 and 2, it gets me 6. 3 and 4, 12. 3 and 3, 9. Add on the 1, gets me 10. And 3 and, well, nothing else. Still nothing. So that 1 just slides up there. Okay. Now we can get interested in this 2 in the tens column. It's in the tens column, it's not in the ones column. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is put in a placeholder 0 right there. Okay. Now it's just multiplication as usual. 2 and 2, 4. 2 and 4 in the tens column, 8. 2 and the 3 in the hundreds column, 6. So I've got all of my answer. It's just in 2 parts and I need to add them together. So 6 not multiplied anymore. 6 plus the 0 is still going to be 6. 2 tens add 4 tens makes 6 tens. 0 hundreds add 8 hundreds makes 8 hundreds. And 1,000 add on the 6,000 makes 7,000. So that's what we're up to today. Let's have a look at yours. Chile 1 people. We've got some questions that look just like this. Here's the first 4. Pause it right there. Here's the last 2. Pause it right there. And here is your challenge. I'm so kind. I've given you the answer, 92. And I've said, what 2-digit number, when you multiply it by 4, gives you that answer? So that's your challenge. Chile 2. Okay. Pretty much the same thing, but with a 3-digit number on the top. There's your first 2. Here's the second 2. And there's the last ones there. Okay, your challenge. Oh, look, I've given you the answer again. but there's a 3-digit number missing from the top there. So what 3-digit number goes up here, and when you multiply it by 6, you get an answer of 858. These little numbers underneath might make your life easier trying to figure this one out. 3-digit people. Okay, we're multiplying 2 digits by 2 digits, so you're going to need the 4 lines underneath it right there. Those are the top two. Here is the top 4. And there is E and F as well. And your challenge, oh no, we've multiplied it by a 2-digit number, but there's still a 3-digit number missing from the top. So what 3-digit number would go in here? And ultimately, you multiply it by 24 and you end up with an answer of 7,488. Okay? These first 2 rows in your answer are going to be key to figuring this out. Good luck. See you soon.